Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Is it any good? I will share my thoughts after this little montage.
That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and chicks for free. Now that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Let me tell you, yeah, guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Baby, get a blister on your thumb. We got to install microwave ovens.
So my thoughts so far on Black Ops 6. Obviously, it's just a beta. However, what we really need to look at here is the game is just around the corner. The gameplay that we have experienced so far is undoubtedly what it's going to be like in the full release. Now, that being said, day one of the beta for me was pretty dreadful. It was pretty horrendous. Now, I myself enjoy sniping, quickscoping. Call me old-aged for still wanting to do that. However, it's what I enjoy. Sniping for me in this game from day one is pretty dreadful. So I don't know what it's like on controller, as I am a keyboard and mouse player. However, on keyboard and mouse, it is horrendous. What makes it horrendous, you might ask? The centering. So the centering is very off on this game. Some might say, yeah, but it's been like that, you know, in numerous CODs, all the way back to Black Ops 1 when they nerfed quickscoping and added that little sway. However, this game is very different. Every target object that you look at when you scope in, so let's say you scope in to an object and then you try to scope in on that object again, you're not going to be on that object. You're going to be somewhere to the right of it, to the left of it, up, down, wherever, but you're not going to be on that object. Now, the reason I complain about this is because at long range, you have no chance of landing your shots because you just don't know where your scope is going to actually be. Now, in terms of the red gunning experience, I dabbled. I enjoyed it. It wasn't bad. Felt like Cold War. You know, it was good. But that's not what I'm here for. So for me, from day one, quick scoping or sniping, you know, being an aggressive sniper in this game, not very good. I hope they do fix the centering issue because to me it is a major issue and it needs to be addressed. So as time went on, they slowly started to release more maps into the beta, more game modes, and the one game mode that I've really enjoyed is Face Off. I enjoyed it massively in Cold War. The close combat, quick combat, straight to the point action. That is what COD is about. Boots on the ground, running around, everyone just coming together, no campers sitting in the corner, not having to, you know, check every single individual corner for that one guy who's scared to play Call of Duty, sitting in a corner on his own, terrified, you know, terrified that he might not get his UAV that game. So yeah, Face Off improved my thoughts of BO6 massively. However, for that to be the main thing to increase my thoughts on the game, it's not looking that great. Now, I know for a fact there are a lot of people that really enjoy this game, and I can see why. I can see why it appeals to quite a few people. However, the Omni movement for me, it needs some work, for sure. Now, there is one setting that I found when I was streaming, and when I turned it off, man, it helped me massively. I'll put that on screen right now. So if you disable this setting, get rid of it, and thank me later. Ready for this weekend. So my overall thoughts on the gameplay that we've experienced so far, I would give the game a 5 out of 10 for that. Now the next topic, the hot topic, SBMM. Man, I don't know if they've cranked it in the beta or what, but damn is it strong in this. So I would say after 2 games, SBMM kicked in and it was horrendous. Like every single lobby that I now get into is just full of people YYing, you know what I mean with that sprinting. They sprint and they keep tapping Y all the time to swap their weapons and sliding all over the show. Man, it was just atrocious and it just wasn't fun. It took all the enjoyment out of the game completely. I partied up with someone just a couple of days ago and their lobbies were fine. You know, I was enjoying them. They were actually good. A lot of you are probably going to say, oh, it's a skill issue. Not really, you know, because in every other COD, I've rarely had to complain about SBMM because I could keep up, because the snipers actually worked, centering was fine. However, in this game, man, like, unless you get RNG and your scope somewhat goes to where you're looking, you're in for a shock, man. You're never going to land a shot. So if the snipers are fixed, SBMM to me wouldn't be a problem. However, right now, with there being this issue with the snipers, SBMM just hurts it even more because you genuinely just can't keep up. So overall for me, for this game and my playstyle, I'm going to have to give it like a 3 out of 10. A lot of people are comparing it to Cold War, and I know I did earlier. However, that's just the red gun inside of it. You know, it feels like Cold War because it is basically like the Cold War engine. It is. It's a typical Black Opsy type game. However, is it actually like Cold War? No, definitely not. It's far from it. Is the beta enjoyable like the Cold War beta was and the Cold War alpha was? It's not as good. It's nowhere near as good, in fact. So for me, 3 out of 10. If they fix the issues with centering, maybe it will go up a little bit. But yeah, that is my thoughts on the game so far. I know it's a bit of a hot take. A lot of you probably won't agree with me, and that's fine. It is what it is. But for me, 3 out of 10. They need to improve the game a lot and take out kill order. It is dog shit. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.